Do some net graph 0 for you. Hello everyone. Start off. So we had a bit of a failure in the studio today, so we are doing a stream in the back. This is the first of 2 qualifiers. Should be starting shortly. Bear with us as we get things going. Hello everyone. So here we are into the first game here. I've just been told the studio is fixed, but we'll come back to it in a bit. You can see Zusi has position in the vents here. Gonna get some information for his team. They were playing aggressive to CT squads A and B. And it seems the split is on now. These CTs are in trouble. They do have a player by car though. That'll be Pietro. He's going to be very important. There are 2 shots for him. There's a third one. Absolutely ruining these Ts. And this round is already over 5 versus 1. Can't expect much to happen here, but you never know. No, you do now. Okay, we can see the full buy coming out from the CTs, obviously. Seems we might see a B split on this occasion from Chiefs, although the boost is going to get taken down immediately. Curious to see what the Oceanic region are doing in terms of M4A4s, silenced M4s. We can see one on Pietro for the time being. Again, the bomb's still heading towards B. See what there's a play from Oxy here. He's going to have the Molotov towards the vents, in fact. Try and force that position as these Ts go for the push. Zusi and Tux playing a crossfire from close quarters, it seems. Although Tux is going to move back towards the side. Pietro. Ah, that was a bit of a surprise. His teammates did not have his back. Gun not picked up. They're going to boost and try and grab the gun. Is this going to be a change of pace? They've got Oxy holding the flank. That's not a good position. Seems they didn't know where the gunfire was coming from, but they know now. And that is the round crushed, leaving only Oxy in mid on his own, trying to do some damage, but insurmountable. So, with no plant in the previous 2 rounds, as you can see here, the T's are going to be forced to go for a 3rd eco. Quite often you will see the 3rd round buy from the T's, but you require a plant in order to get enough money to do that. So it's biding their time, which is okay for now because there's no opportunity for a flank. Although the CT seems to have a read on the situation. You can see they've put 4 people over towards the A site, leaving only ZeuSi on his own towards B with an MP7, who is in a position to be overrun actually. But it's not going to happen on this round. 3 plays left here for the Chiefs, and I think they're going to go 3 rounds with no bomb plant. There's the bomb. Round is effectively over.
Counter-terrorists win.
So, buy round is going to come out from both sides now. See Lightstep upgrading to the AWP. I expect Tux will continue with the FAMAS. CZ dropping the MP7 for the silenced M4, so we can see he's retaining his preference. Chris, Wow, and Pietro, though, are going to have the M4 A4s. So not many nades here for the Chiefs. They've expended a lot, and what do they have for it? Actually pushing through mid, but there's no smoke in the middle, despite having the smokes in Z Connector and the Sugar Cube, who gets taken down anyway. Revenge, thought revenge found for the T's in mid. Opening the vents up, the bomb is in mid as well. And Control.VP slowly moving towards, well, they were moving down the map. You could see Chris was starting to push into A main, but losing the player on short means that they cannot confirm whether or not the A split is now an option for the T, so he is forced to just stay over towards the A site. That death here has really stretched the CTs across the whole map now. Whereas before it was like Rain in the Matrix just going down the screen. Lightstep goes down, unable to find any orb shots. ZeuSi will stop the bomb from crossing. Well, the bomb itself has crossed. Oh, could have got sprayed down, running out of bullets now. That's where the M4A4 may have come in handy. So 2 versus 2 now. But we should see the plant come in for the Chiefs. It's being planted for the vents, as you can see there. That nade almost finishing the job, but didn't get the right angle. So, how are the CTs going to do this? They have... That's the only nade they have left. They both have flashbangs. Trey's coming in, and Sar only has 6 HP. So this should get away with ZeuSi. Indeed it will. An expensive round, though. I expect he'll pick up the AWP as well. Nice knife. Speaking of knives, we are going to do a Twitter giveaway for these Shadow Daggers soon. So make sure you're following FACEIT TV, and those will be coming someone's way a few days from now. Okay, Control.VP on the buy once more, obviously. Double ops now. Gonna have a bit of change of pace with the plant. The Chiefs will continue their buy, but they only have a few nades in the bag. Let's look at the play here. Ooh. Some trades going on in the mid area. Still 2 ops for them to play with. But the T's have control of mid. They've got no lurker towards B, but obviously with 1 play down for the CTs, they're not going to get too aggressive here. Because it could be, if somebody overextends, could be the end of the round, just like that. So, they're going to go for the info, and it seems they may go for isolation. Tux almost gets taken out rotating, gets taken out regardless. But that pick over towards A changed things for the CTs. Now it's a 3 versus 2. Pietro and Lightstep coming in for the retake. Can they find the angles? Ooh. That might be the end of this round. Lightstep is going to make his way, and so is Pietro. The crossfire going to be too strong. Then they have a 4-0 lead, so they're going to take the more conservative approach and save what remains for another day. Let's see what money they have left. Zusi's on 4,200, Chris on 15. This will be $1,400 loss, so they may be able to get some kind of buy going. Let's have a look. Unfortunately, you saw that only half the money was updated at the end there. So, I'm going to have some drops coming out. And 5-7 for Tux. Chris opting for the P2. I know he's opting for a 5-7 as well. That makes sense. Stronger, more bullets. Definitely a good choice. So it looks like we're going to have some fast playing from the T's towards the mid area. Maybe expecting the eco, but maybe not expecting the force. That M4A4 is going to get in some nice damage there. Pietro getting 2 kills. And that's a strong start for Control. We'll see if they can pick up any of those rifles that have been dropped. 5-7 doing big headshot. And that's vision of the bomb as well. Although Control are not going to push. Tux down to 1 HP. So this is doable for either side, but obviously the Chiefs need to be very, 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 very careful. And then just make sure they don't get traded, but Lightstep with some good timing and good timed aggression. Taking down Sar, leaving only Genesis, a stand-in with 14 HP versus 4. Now the Control are going to get aggressive. Excuse me, the Chiefs, the names above are the wrong way around. So it's the Chiefs, which makes a lot more sense. And Control, a name I'm not so familiar with. Down 5-1. I think those names will update at half time. That's the way away, so I'm going to have to try. When this happens, this is a GoTV bug. When this happens, it is super confusing. Okay, so the Chiefs, not Control, up 5-1 at the moment. Pop flash comes in from Zeus. He's going to have a look and he's going to find loads of force buying T's. And he's going to kill a hell of a lot of them. What a crushing blow there for Control. Excellent flashbang. Completely ruined the rush. They've done 0 damage as well. Only OCE remains. And where is he? He's got to take down 2 actually with P250. He's up at M4 as well, but he's facing with the reload. That's not going to be very good. Gets a bit more damage and leaving Zeus on 3 HP. But it's another round in the bag here for the Chiefs. Let me see if I can get the maps for you. We will be moving back to the studio following this round. I mean, following this map, excuse me. Full eco now for the Chiefs. I mean, for Control. Boost coming in. I'm not sure what exactly OCE is doing in that position. Okay, so the first pick is Cash. This is a pick of Control. Chiefs picked Mirage, and the remaining map is Inferno. So Control have done some damage here, and they're going to get an open plant, not just a plant, but an open plant. They can defend this from main. They have a lurker and OCE now. He's actually going for the flank up short, but he's going to get there in time. The rest of his team are dead, and he's only got a Glock, so this round is more or less over. Oh, he's coming in. Ah, he tried to get as close as he could, but he was eventually spotted. And now he is dead.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Okay, so 7-1 to the Chiefs, not Control. The names will be updated at half time. Why not? 3-man presence here for the Chiefs at the beginning of the round, leaving only one towards A. That's going to be Chris. He's going to get aggressive as well. He should hear the footsteps towards Squeaky. He's going to lose the duel though in A main. That's going to cause a rotation here. Lights is going to come into play. While there's a fight going on at mid. I think there might have been a boost attempt there. You can see OCE lurking. in Team Warehouse now. And Zeusie's going to have to rotate as there are only 2 Chiefs players remaining. Got such a strong start, but it all fell apart, and they've only got 1 frag for all of that. You can see they're moving very slowly, just making sure they're not getting flanked by one of these 2 CTs. Maybe it would make sense for them to gamble, because on one of these map sites is going to be 1 versus 3 worst case scenario, or best case scenario for the CTs, worst case 1 versus 4. Now Zusi might hear the grenade being primed, indeed he's going to punish him. Oh, he almost got 3! Nick is down to 25 HP, so it's light step versus 2. This is doable. He's only got an AWP, but if those vents are open, they're not. I was going to say he could have maybe picked up an M4. Oh, why would you pick up a Molotov in that situation? That is almost suicide. Fortunately, Nickers will come in from the back and finish it off. But if you hear those 2 vents getting popped really quickly, that is not the time to get a grenade. That's how you die and lose the round for your team. Very lucky to get away with that. Please, no throw. Okay, so let's look at the play. Looks like it's going to be aggression even through the smoke from the CTs, but they're making a lot of noise, and that might be a bit of an alarm bell for the Ts. CT's moving back now to more passive positions, which I like. They went for some fast aggression, didn't pay off, so they're not going to overextend. Zusi has now been boosted into the vent area. Ooh, some tagging through the smoke. It's going to leave Star with only 14 HP, though the first frag is going to go the way of Control. Ah, the names have been updated now. Marvelous, no more confusion to be had. So Nyx gets the frag onto Chris Wav, light step sword. That was a pretty clean Asimov. So the T's have abandoned the B area, 45 seconds left on the clock, and it seems that they may be going towards A. So Boost will help with a frag. Tagging Zusi, who will be finished off by the Molotov. Chiefs again being stretched, only 3 players left. Lights up coming in with the M4 as opposed to the AWP. He's looking for more players, but is not going to find them. So Pietro with a task to do here. He has no nades, just the M4 to play with. Lights up running distraction. Pietro's going to get shot straight in the face from Nyx. He's pushing the angle, looking for Lights up as well. Oxy coming in to support the op will find a frag and escape of 1 HP. So it's Tux versus 3. Not sure if his location is known. Nyx goes down. He needs to change things up now. That smoke dissipating will make his position a bit harder. He's going to try and avoid a crossfire. He will know that Control will have some kind of crossfire set up. They had the time to do it, especially with that smoke down. He's looking for the trade fragger, you see, before he moves onto the site. But Oxy's hiding behind the box, and he should get a free frag here as Tux goes to the site, but he's missed. Tux going for the Larry defuse. A little bit cheeky, but there we go. Ooh, no one dying at the end there. So Control survived with an AK and an AWP. So now it's Chief's turn to eco. Like I said, buffet 400s. Let's see. Should have enough for an up in the next round. Pietro just annihilated in the mid area, and we've got a 4-man push from the remainder of the Chiefs. Did they find any frags? No. All headshots reported. So if you are just joining us, this is the first of 2 Oceanic qualifiers today to see who's going into the FACEIT League. We are starting late because we had a bit of a machine failure in the studio, which got repaired just as I went live on the second stream machine. So we will be back into studio with a normal broadcast soon enough. But the first map will be in such fashion. Okay. As you can see, the CTs have taken over A main. These T's may be intending to take control of it soon. Or maybe just being paranoid about the flank. Oh, Oxy unable to get the frag there. This could be a great timing on this HE. Indeed, Genesis, that's going to be half his life gone. And now Control might be a bit more tentative with regards to a retake of A main. Opting for a boost instead. Light step finally gets taken down into it. And there we go, the push comes, but the trades will come in for the CTs. However, it's man advantage for the T, so these trades are not really going in their favour. Nick's going to take down Pietro, so 4 versus 2 now. She's starting to drop a lot of rounds here on Control's T side. Starts to try and defend on the site, down goes OCE. Ooh, he finds Sarah as well, but unable to finish off Soygood, who only has 4 HP to start with. Chris Wow now. 2 versus 1. He's will know where he is now. He's just going for the full push. Finds Swave only 4 HP. Looking for the trade fragment. There he is. Nix misses the upshot. Down to 30 HP. The bomb should be planted for Nix though. Chris with no defuse kit. Oh, Nix has got to be careful. Just dancing between both sources of vision. Finally finished off by Chris Well. If Chris had a Molotov, then that would have been interesting. I mean, he had a Molotov, but if he had a kit with the Molotov, the position of the plant only exposed him to the right-hand side, like the T entrance to be. So I think if he has a molly with a kit, then maybe it's a gamble, obviously, but maybe he has enough time. Although maybe Control just stand in the flames and finish him off regardless. So again, it's the 1-3-1 start from the Chiefs. Let's see how fast it takes the A rotate player to go back towards A. You can see Control with a player towards Squeaky Door. That's Nix. Pietro going for a cheeky push through the smoke. He will get punished, and that's another early advantage for Control. We could have seen 8-7 half the way things are going now. Tux on the AWP as opposed to Light Step. Light Step with the FAMAS. Going to see one player in mid, but his teammate's going to be forced out of position. Zusi will try to avoid getting shot, but he will fall to the flames. Soygood down to 4 HP again. Seems Soygood likes being on 4 HP up in that boost spot. So he'll eventually get finished off, but Chiefs still have a one-man disadvantage here. No idea where the bomb is. It was left in the passive position this whole time. Chris Val evening things up, but again, it's still advantage to the T's here, with only 3 CTs left to defend. You can look at their positions, 1B, 1A, and 1 in the Z connector area. No option for the CT to trade anymore. Tux has to hold things down here. He's going to get one through the corner of the box, but traded by Nix. We have a push up higher, but Lightstep only has a few hit points left, and Nix will finish him off. So again, it's down to Chris Val, the last man. They know where he is already, the noise being made. Because he's being baited by Sai, he's not going to pick him on site and allow Nix to go for the trade frag eventually. But Sai's gone down and Chris is in the headshot position now. This time he has a kit. He doesn't realise exactly where Nix is. Nix is a non-believer. Nix is going to have to peek on the second defuse now. Only 7 HP. Oh, Chris looks away just at the wrong time. And Control take another round, putting Chiefs on the eco once again. It started so well for the Chiefs in this half, but it's falling apart round by round. Okay, so let's see what the approach is from the T's here. We've got a 5-man stack towards A, and Genesis got to be careful, going to get one tag onto Pietro, just hold down the angle until ZC comes back. So that round is quite the formality there for Control. And this round is going to be basically a crap buy for the Chiefs. Actually, they've got a reasonable amount of nades out. We can see Zuzi has a FAMAS and no armor. Lightstep with armor and the AWP. They've all spent money on helmets, which maybe they could have got some more diffuse kits if they had sacked those helmets, assuming they have another $50 in the bank. Well, push coming in towards the A-bomb site is going to go straight in the favour of the CTs. Lightstep getting himself 2 frags. And there comes the third from Pietro. So it looks like Chiefs could make this 9-6. You have to not favour Control's chances in this situation. The bomb is down on top of the forklift, I think, as well. So this is, well, it should be an impossible situation for Control, considering they have to walk into a crossfire and then jump into a very exposed position to get to the bomb. I mean, Okay, I see. So, Sarah's waiting for Oxy to come in and do something, but Zusi was ready and waiting for the flank. Oxy is now dead. So it's Sar versus 4, and he won't take down Zusi either. 9-6 in favour of Chiefs. It could have been a lot worse, actually, the way things were going towards the end there. But 9 rounds, not too bad. I feel like there was potential for the Chiefs to get more, but then the same could be said for Control. Obviously, the Chiefs